set a beat. You know what I won't blaze up. Come on, blaze up.
It's a beat for me.
Wah 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy, for your boy, for your boy, for your boy. Hustle for your boy, fix it for your boy. Drop it for your wah 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 wah. Lift it up.
Good morning. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Good morning. Thank you, Robin Thicke, for becoming a member. Thank you so much. Happy Friday, you guys. Come on in, like the video, like the video. Good morning. Yes, TGIF. Educational Friday will be going down this evening. 5 o'clock per usual. I might do it. I might start at 4, depending on what time I get to my man house and set up. But I might start a little early, just so I can end a little early. But yeah, y'all like the video. Love you, Grape Tea, my love. Shout out to all my mods, man. Happy Friday. How I'm doing? I ain't gonna lie, Chocolate Sunshine. I'm a little frustrated. Y'all like the video, like the video, like the video, like the video. I'm frustrated because wait, before I get into it, I'm gonna leave your comment up so I can remember. Shout out to the Rumble Gang that came out this week. It was lit. We're gonna have to start doing more Rumbles, y'all. I just gotta find I think this is what's gonna have to happen. This is what's gonna have to happen. Thank you, HTX. This was gonna have to happen, y'all. I'm gonna have to start posting more pre-recorded content on YouTube than lives. Does that make sense? I'm still gonna go live, but the everyday live on both channels is not feasible if I have other outlets. I still got Patreon. I want to do something for members only. You see what I'm saying? So what's gonna happen is I gotta get back into the mode that I was in before, and I gotta start posting more pre-recorded content because I actually like Rumble. I actually really like Rumble. And it's so much more freedom over there. It's so much more stuff you can do. And I could possibly do more lives on Rumble. You know what I mean? Than on YouTube. Now, I put my lives mostly on YouTube. Well, I normally stream from both. But I put my lives mostly on YouTube because this is my bread and butter right now. But I gotta start getting that Rumble bread and butter up too, because none of these platforms is guaranteed. You know what I mean? None of them is guaranteed, but you know, I'm just trying to figure out how I'm gonna navigate this thing. I got 2 channels, girl, on YouTube, Rumble, Twitch. I ain't even looked at Twitch, and I be streaming on there too. I'm streaming on Twitch now, from Twitch now. Matter of fact, I be having a guy in here. I can't remember his name. He be putting up from Twitch. Shout out to Twitch. Shout out to Twitch. But I'm just trying to figure out, navigate this thing, man. I'm trying to navigate this thing, man. You feel me? But anyway, yes, you guys, come on in, like the video, like the video, like the video, like the video. Now, Chocolate Sunshine asked me, how am I doing? I ain't gonna hold you. I'm frustrated. And it's bigger than that channel, Pop Legit. It's bigger than that channel still in my video. That was the most egregious of all the things. Good morning, Vu. I'm sorry this is off topic, but Dane Calloway is doing a documentary, and if you send him a clip, you could be in it. It's about American Indians. Oh, what kind of clip? Because I was just on there, but I came in late. I'm gonna go back and watch the live when I get off, because by the time I came in, I was getting ready to come on here. You was getting mad shout outs this morning. For real? Oh man, shout out, man. That's what's up. Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all, Copper Rose. Copper Rose, thank y'all. Man, I be getting, listen, and let me say this too. For real, y'all, shout out, man. Listen, yo, I'm all right. Typically on YouTube, I'm gonna be honest. Typically, You a clip of speaking of us being native. Oh, that's what's up. I could give him that one with my daddy. I'm still working on that one so I could post that. You know what I'm saying? So typically on YouTube, content creators find a lane and they stick in it. They stay right there. Typically. I'm gonna be honest. We gonna talk. Like we gonna talk because we family. You know what I'm saying? Typically, content creators find a lane and they stay there. You know what I'm saying? Typically, for the most part. For instance, if you into reality TV, that's what your channel is about. If you into gossip, celebrity gossip, that's what your channel is all about. If you into crime and whatever, that's what your channel is all about. That is typically how YouTubers make content. For me, because I have my hand in so many pots in the educational sector, reality TV, celebrity gossip, you know what I'm saying? I got my hands in so many pots. Like I be working. It's almost like y'all ever seen that person, that little drawing, or maybe it was a person, the little clear man with the ponytail, and he got like 15 arms. That be me. That be me. Cause I literally, because I'm multifaceted like that in life, in real life. You know what I'm saying? But I my hands be in so many pots. So when it comes to education, I'm low, way down on the bottom of the totem pole. I'm way down there. I know cats on this educational stuff that's way surpassed me. Way, Dane Calloway, UBTV, Karamo, all top cats, all these dudes, all these people that's been had skin in the game. When it comes to education, they are eons ahead of me. I'm just jumping off the porch. You feel me? And I'm learning with y'all too. But what I'm saying is, what's frustrating with me is I work a real job and then I do my YouTube thing. And when I be telling jokes, I just be talking. Like, completely honest, to be completely honest, I'm like this, my mama like this, my siblings like this. We always been like this. Like you could just be literally sitting there having a conversation and we just bust out and say something, not even thinking about it, right? For instance, sometimes I put out a video and people be like, "Oh, boo, you was crazy when you said da 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 da," and I be done forgot because I just be talking. You know what I'm saying? Why is this important? So many major, large content creators be on my channel. And that's perfectly fine. I actually am glad that y'all are dolls and dimes. Y'all be on my channel. And y'all got hundreds of thousands, all the way to 1 million plus subscribers on your channel. And this is what you do. You come to my channel and you get quiet. You don't say nothing. You be quiet. You don't say nothing. You don't go back to your channel and you don't say, "Yo, man, I be on, I shout out the Voodoo Dog TV. I checked in on her, woo. Sometimes when people go in your comment sections and mention me, you act like you don't know who I am. That's what y'all do. And this is what's frustrating about it with y'all. Y'all got hundreds of thousands to millions of subscribers. That's what y'all got. And y'all come in my chat. Y'all don't say nothing. Or maybe y'all do on the burn page. I don't know. But y'all come in my chat and don't say nothing. And then y'all go to y'all channels with 10,000, 5,000, 20,000, 30,000 people in your live chat. And then y'all say the shit that y'all got from me. Y'all say what y'all got from me and y'all act like y'all not watching me. This my thing. I don't mind the larger content creator. And this anybody you think of, that's what I'm talking about. Anybody you think of, that's who I'm talking about. And y'all will come in my content, in my comments, in my chat and watch my lives. And again, I'm here for it. But y'all refuse to reach back. And I don't need you to reach back. Let me say that again. Let me back that up. I don't need none of y'all to reach back. Not none of y'all. I'm talking about I say a joke right now on my live, and at 3 o'clock I go on one of their lives and they got the same shit, word for word, bar for fucking bar. And it's annoying. It is annoying. You know why? Because you wouldn't even acknowledge me when I'm in your chat. You act like you don't know who I am. And all of y'all, every single one of y'all who coming in my chat and not saying nothing, I done super chatted you niggas. That's why I stopped super chatting y'all. I don't super chat big channels no more. I don't super chat big channels no more. Because I done super chatted y'all, except Dane. Dane the only one I done super chatted. And I'm going to keep super chatting Dane. Because Dane giving me something that I could food for thought that I could use and work with. But all y'all big old content creators, I super chat y'all. Oh, who is this? Y'all, you know who I am. You know who I am. You know exactly who I am. Oh, how do you say it? Voodoo Doll TV. You know who I am. Because I go in your comments, I go in your live, because this is the worst part. Just like you enjoy my content, I enjoy yours too. So when you go live, sometimes I be in your live too. Not all the time, because I ain't gonna lie. When I'm off this, I be on educational stuff. I don't get into when I find my celebrity gossip topics, it be like 30 minutes, an hour before I just come on live. I don't be on this type of time. I don't be on this type of time. I don't be in the celebrity gossip beef sec. I don't be in all of this. When I'm not doing a live or preparing for a live, I am watching history. I am learning history. I am learning about me. I'm trying to piece together my genealogy. That's the type of stuff I'm doing. I don't know if y'all know that. I don't be on this stuff like that. When I do pre-records for baddies and all, I be done just watch that stuff and go sit down in a room and record the video. I don't be on this. The problem I have with y'all, the big content creators, y'all niggas, one of y'all got 1 million subscribers. One of y'all got, no, 2 of y'all got, let me back that up. 2 of y'all got 1 million plus subscribers. 2 of y'all. And both of y'all done went on y'all platforms after watching me, and I'm not even guessing. This is a fact. After watching me, and y'all go over to y'all platforms and then y'all say the exact same thing. Another one, this person got over 100,000 and went right on his platform after I say something and said the same thing, word for word, bar for bar. I ain't got no problem. I don't want no smoke, but if it's smoke, it's up, and I don't care. Because y'all, but my thing is this. If you're going to be a doll, if you're going to be a dime, be a doll and be a dime. Don't go over there using my shit and acting like you don't know who I am. That's what's frustrating, because it reminds me of that Dave Chappelle joke. I was on the phone with my old man this morning. It reminds me of that Dave Chappelle bit. When Dave Chappelle did a bit, he was talking about when he first got into comedy. He was like, I was this little small, scrawny kid. He was like, and I did a joke. I did a bit on stage. I did good, whatever. He said, and somebody who was way more established than me was like, hey, kid, I like that joke. Is it possible that I could borrow your joke? And he was like, my stupid self, I'm young, I don't know. I'm like, yeah, sure, you could borrow it. He said, then the next thing you know, this person went on a whole tour using that joke and made money and was extremely successful. This is where I come in at. I'm that scrawny comic who ain't even trying to be in the comedy, to be honest. I'm just, whatever I say, it just be coming. I don't try to be funny. Some of y'all be on here trying to be funny. I don't even be trying to be funny. But I'm the small, scrawny comic, and all these major, big old YouTubers be on here borrowing, for lack of better terms, the little people's joke. And it ain't just me. And I don't just mean jokes. I mean content, everything. Everything. And y'all go on y'all major platforms with, like I say, go live over 1,000 to maybe 20, 30,000 in y'all comments, in y'all platforms, and y'all go back and say that stuff. And if I were to go over there and say you stole that from me because I'm the smaller content creator, they're gonna look at me like I'm lying or I'm clout chasing or oh, she just trying, because people are sheep. Because people are sheep, they're gonna be like, oh, she just trying to get clout off of this person. Oh, she just trying, nigga, what? Are you dumb? But I'm saying all that to say, y'all got 1 million subscribers. 2 of y'all. So the other ones, y'all got over 100,000 subscribers. You done made it this far on whatever it was you was doing. Why are you coming over here taking my stuff? You've made it so far. You make 10 times what I make a month on YouTube. 10 times what I make a month. Plus, why are you coming over here taking my stuff and then won't even acknowledge me? That's what's frustrating about it. Because anything I say, I'll be like, oh, I was over there on so-and-so page. That's what I'm thinking too, kissing digs. They probably been stealing. Y'all niggas got 100 plus, and one of y'all ain't even from Acorn. And that one, listen, it's one thing, but one of y'all ain't from Acorn, and that grinds my gears. That grinds my gears, because this person who ain't even from Acorn, I ain't never seen this person reach back and help a nigga. And I don't mean in the diaspora, I mean Acorn nigga. But you'll put the clip. Never mind. You get, but you'll put the clear girl on your channel. The clear trash girl. Stop it. You ain't even from Acorn, so you grind my gears the worst. And I done been in your chat. I done super chatted you. I done seen this heifer get thousands of dollars from super chats. Never again. Never again. Never again. Never again. Now I'm wondering, what about you is authentic? What about you is authentic? Again, I don't have no problem with y'all being dolls and dimes. I know who y'all is. I've been watching y'all before I even created a channel. I know who you are. Trust me, you're famous, or you're YouTube famous in the black sector. I know who you are, just like you know who I am. But you niggas refuse to get off your high horse and come down here, I guess, and throw tomatoes with us peasants, and refuse to even acknowledge that we exist. Yet you be in our chats, and it ain't just me. It ain't just me. Y'all be in our chats, y'all be watching our videos, and then y'all go back to y'all large platforms, and then y'all take our stuff, and then y'all say it like it's authentic. But y'all niggas' days is numbered. Oh yeah, y'all niggas' days is numbered. See, y'all from that class in YouTube. Y'all niggas ain't want to work together. Y'all ain't want to skate with no niggas. Y'all ain't want y'all days is numbers. Cause I tell you what, there's new people coming in, this new group, that new crowd coming in. We don't mind working with each other. We don't have a problem reaching out to each other. We don't have a problem doing nothing with and for each other. We more family oriented. Y'all niggas gonna fade out. Well, one of y'all I don't see fading out. One of y'all with the million I don't see fading out. But the other one, your days is numbered. That shit frustrating, bro. Y'all niggas making 50, 60, 70, $80,000 a month, and you come into a content creator who got 28,000, 30,000 subscribers and stealing, my nigga. You can't be serious. You can't be. This isn't real life. When is enough enough? I know y'all making 60, 70, $80,000 a month. I know it. I know it because I know what I made when I was fully monetized and I was doing good. And I think my highest I made was 20 one month on this channel. That's crazy, bro. Y'all greedy. That's all I feel like. Y'all greedy. Y'all greedy. Y'all greedy. Y'all greedy as hell. But this what I'm gonna do though. Keep on stealing. Keep on. Cause keep on. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start screen recording what I say. And I'm gonna make a whole compilation. Oh yeah, I hope it go viral too. And smaller YouTubers, if you got some stuff on here, send it to me. We gonna make a compilation. Send it to me. I'm about to put y'all. It's 2024 the year exposure anyway. Year of Aquarium. Listen, send it to me. Y'all niggas that's going up. Y'all niggas that's with the major platforms that's going on y'all page and saying the same stuff that and doing the same content and saying the same content that these smaller content creators are doing, send me timestamps and send me your stuff because that's what I'm about to do. And I promise you, I'm about to show receipts and everything. Y'all niggas is tacky and tired. And again, I don't mind you using my stuff, but don't act like you too big to know who the fuck I am. You know who the fuck I am. You know who I am. And I only got 30,000 subscribers. I don't nearly have nowhere near as many people in my life. Well, one of y'all, not with the millions, but one of y'all, we be going toe to toe. Sometimes I be taking your people out your life too. So, hello. You know what I'm saying? But one of y'all, I'm gonna just start putting the receipts out. I'm gonna put timestamps, dates, and then I'm gonna go to your video and put timestamps and dates. One time, it was one Sunday, I swear to God, the streets was dry, bro. The streets was dry. They didn't have no tea, no celebrities acting up. It was dry. I went and scraped and scratched and pulled together a lineup of stuff to talk about. It was a Sunday, I never forget. I think that was the time I had over 2,000 people in my live. I never forget it. That was the first time I reached 2,000 people, maybe on a Krishan video, but what you call them. But on my mama, I put together a lineup of topics to discuss. And this major content creator, major, 1 million plus subscribers now, went right to their channel and put the exact same fucking lineup up. And it was at that moment, I already knew. People had been telling me you be in the chat. People had already been telling me that, but I didn't know it. But when you came back and put my exact lineup in the same order, I say, oh, man. Man, look, it is what it is. I'm just going to start posting the receipts. I'm just going to start posting the receipts. And that's just that on that. The pop legit stuff that stole my video, that bothered me, you know, because I feel like, dang, bro, you ain't even try to edit it. You just took my whole shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. But it made me start thinking about all the other stuff that's been going on, man. Y'all, all right, keep on. Keep on. And like I said, the one that ain't even from Acorn, you upset me the most. Because y'all some culture vultures anyway. And that's the topic of the doggone live. Why the diaspora should not speak on the N-word. See, y'all diaspora niggas, some of y'all, not all of y'all. Some of y'all some colonizing, culture vulturing ass niggas. Let's talk about it. I'm already hot. I'm already on 10. Some of you diaspora, some of y'all, not all of y'all, typically the Africans, it's mostly y'all in the UK people, I ain't gonna lie, but typically the Africans, a lot of you diaspora niggas are leeches. And let me tell you why. So, when it comes to the culture, everybody knows that the so-called Black American is the culture. Not only are we the culture, we dictate the culture. There is no culture. I'm talking about all over the world. I don't care what color, I don't care what race, what ethnicity, what nationality. We dictate the culture. There is no culture without us. Boo, you remember the girl or guy who came in while we were live and said we give you credit? Yeah, who was that, Candy Lou? Who was that? I've been trying to think about that too, and I don't even remember what live it was on. I think it was an Educational Friday. Who was that, if you can remember? Who is Bush Waters and what they said? Because I'm on one this morning. Your ass could get cussed out. Who is Bush Waters and what they said? Who is Bush Waters? Say it again. I'm on one this morning. That was Pop Legit? Oh, okay. Yeah, they up out of there. I feel like it's a dude. My energy telling me that's a man. My energy telling me that's a man. But he up out of there. I already got the video taken down. Yeah, on the Frederick Douglass. That's what I thought. Thank you. I knew it was an Educational Friday because I was like, man, not today, man. I'm y'all, you know what I'm saying? I remember this African girl arguing in the comments section about how Black Americans are trash, all while using African American vernacular. Make it make sense. We about to get into it. Thank you, Shayla, for becoming a new member. Keisha Bankhead, thank you for the super chat. She says, they say imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, but this is just theft. Yes, absolutely, Keisha Bankhead. It's ridiculous, girl. It's frustrating, and it'll make you feel like I don't even want to do it no more. I ain't gonna lie, but I ain't gonna stop. Don't worry about it. I'm very bullheaded when it comes to what I'm gonna do. Ain't nobody gonna run me for nothing, but it's frustrating. But thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Quincy Gray, for the super chat. Call a spade a spade. They come on to see what they can use from you, period. Seem like the bigger they get, the harder it is to be original. Exactly, Quincy. And I don't understand that. Do you know, if I was able to amass 1 million followers or at least 100,000 followers on my own, but again, I would have to be original from the beginning. My bad. I would have to be original from the beginning. You're right. Because now I'm starting to think y'all niggas were never original. Well, one of them I believe was original. Tasha K. I believe Tasha K was original. I know Tasha K was original. I've been watching Tasha K for years. Tasha K was original. And the only reason I brought her up because I saw her do the New York bit. But and I'm a name dropper because I fuck with Tasha K and she Acorn. So it is what it is. But what I'm saying is, Tasha K could have just been on the channel and just heard some stuff and then went back and said it. You know what I'm saying? But Tasha K, you could have gave me my guys for that. You could have gave me my guys for that. But all right, cool. I'm all right, T. But you could have gave me my guys for that. Yeah, so that's what it is, Quincy. But the other one, you ain't even from Acorn. Nope. Thank you for the super chat, Quincy. Thank you, Tina Houston, for the super chat. She says, love it here. Thank you. I fuck with Tasha. I like Tasha. Tasha, one of them people. To me, Tasha K, one of them people. She already had it. She just needed to get there to show it to the people. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Tasha. But anyways, Acorn. To the people who's new in the chat, first of all, where we at on likes? Where we at on likes? Where we at on likes, y'all? That van says, Boo, you truly have a good heart because you still not snapping the way you should. Tasha K still wrong, but I get where you're coming from. Listen, I'm to be honest, man, look, I don't know. I just be trying to, I just wanna live. 222 likes and 403 people in the building. I know you lying. I know you lying. We about to get a commercial break. Y'all playing. Mean Beans, been a member for a month. Thank you. Who you were imbued with a purpose. The Most High anointed you to be the voice for the that grabs the ears of the people ready to listen, and we love you for it, sis. Oh, thank you. It's 411 in the chat and only 224 likes. Let me get y'all a commercial break right quick. Thank you, Mean Beans. Let me get y'all a commercial break right quick. Y'all playing. Y'all playing. Like the video, hit the X and like the video. Come on back. We ain't going nowhere. Let's get it.
Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I want?
Blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wow, 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 wow. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your, wow, 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 wow. Lift it up.
Have you friend liked the video? Y'all like the video, please, please, please. Thank you for being here. Thank you. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. We do morning jokes over here. I love it. So please subscribe. It's kind of like we do some celebrity gossip, but sometimes we joke, sometimes we just get on here drag, sometimes we get on here on some educational tip. Vita's daughter said, "Boo, try to steal from Tasha K and see what she does to your channel. Her wino's going to drag you, girl." To be honest, to be completely honest, a fan base coming after me is the least thing I'm worried about. Because first of all, it's inevitable. Because that's gonna happen. Because the moment I mention somebody that they like, that they worship, they gonna come around here. Y'all already know how it goes. I don't care. I don't have nothing to hide. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. So there's that. There's that. Thank you, Esther, for the super chat. I'm not gonna lie, you stole me from another YouTuber just from your name alone, and I'm gonna stick by my Voo We friends now. Oh, I stole you from another YouTuber. I hope not. That ain't my. I don't want y'all to unsubscribe from people just to subscribe for me. So I hope not, y'all. I hope not. Thank you for the super chat. Y'all support everybody for real, because the black YouTube sector is already at the bottom of the barrel. You know what I'm saying? Even the ones who get on my nerves, I still don't want nothing bad to happen. So hell, they had a channel that was dragging me for filth. Well, they tried, girl, the Peanut Gallery. Y'all remember them? But I still won't want their channel to get messed up or nothing like that. I just don't believe in messing with a person's livelihood. I just never did. So I want everybody to win, even the ones who don't like me, ugly ass. All you ugly ass niggas who don't even like me, I still want your ugly ass to win. Ugly ass. You know what I'm saying? But still. But anyways, yes, Voo, you my cool ass auntie in my head. Oh yeah, is an auntie. Is an auntie. Y'all, so look. The diaspora, that's where I was in the N-word. It's bigger than the N-word, but we just gonna go with that. So the diaspora inside of the diaspora, Acorn, which are Black Americans, are the culture. We dictate it, we control it. If we don't say yay, nothing goes. If we don't give the thumbs up or create it, it don't pop. We got clear people acting like us, taking our stuff, clear professional people. We got clear gay men acting like us, talking like us, speaking like the whole nine. Clear women, clear men, clear kids. We got who else? All the Latinas. Well, not all, but a lot of the Latinas. A lot of them be on our ski. All the Africans. Oh my God, all the Africans. It's like Africans are damn near. Let me ask this question, and it's a real question to the Africans. Anybody African in the chat? Because y'all get on my nerves the most. Still love y'all like the third cousin. Gotta be third or fourth, but it ain't first. First cousins. Our first cousins is the island people. The people around here, Brazil, Jamaica. That's our people. We know we related to them. That's our direct kin. Y'all niggas is related by marriage over there in Africa. Let me ask y'all something to the Africans. And I gotta say, and don't come on my chat, replay game, and all of them other people talking about you're being a separatist. Yeah, bitch. I'm separate. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the Asians too. They got locks and everything down there. But let me ask something to the Africans. Y'all niggas. Y'all ain't even niggas. Do y'all even have African culture anymore? Do y'all remember there was a time where Africans had a culture, the way they dressed, the way they spoke, the way they eat? Y'all remember that? I know y'all ancestors turning over in y'all grave. There was a time you knew an African before they even walked up on you. The way they dressed, the way they talked, what they ate, what they do, everything. Y'all Africans have literally written, I don't even think y'all have a culture no more. Y'all have really just left behind your culture to blend in and camouflage with us. And this the worst part about it, Africans, this the worst part about it. Y'all when it's time to condemn, y'all the first person right up under massa, under your colonial massa, saying, yup, see, that I'm Nigerian, I'm Guyanan, I'm not, that ain't me, I'm on, what you call them, I know where my grandparents come from, y'all the first ones, and y'all capitalize the most off of us. And then y'all will say some slick, stupid shit that somebody done told you and lied about and say Africa is the motherland and everything come from Africa. Gone are the days, Negroes. Gone are the days. We have information at our fingertips now. And what we are finding is that it's quite the opposite. It's actually quite the opposite. Motherland to what? When everything y'all do and get is coming from here. All the content creators, go look at them. Don't none of them talk about Africa. They all talk about niggas. Music. They got their little Afro beats, but they even collabing with Chris Brown and all of them. It's like y'all can't breathe without us, but y'all really don't like us. Mind you, y'all begging, scratching, and scraping to come over here. A lot of y'all, maybe not all of y'all, with the mindset that we are entitled or we don't know what we got. Y'all look down on y'all nose on us as if y'all better than us. When the fact of the matter is to Acorn, and I'm talking about all surrounding Acorn, all the islands, all the black Latinas, all the black Jamaicans, all the black Hondurans, all of y'all, because they all over there. They all over here. UK, y'all get in the boat with them niggas too, because y'all, the ones, especially the ones, hey, Jamaica, get your people out in the UK, because there's a lot of them UK Jamaicans who ain't never really been to the island, but their daddy and their granddaddy came over here. They done lost their way. Hey, cousin, Jamaica, get them UK niggas. Get them UK Jamaicans. Them niggas is tainting up the water. But what we got over here, them Africans, they come trotting on over, getting in our culture, saying, oh, we're all the same. Yes, we're all black. So then like niggas, ignorant niggas, and I'm talking about us, we give them the pass to use the N-word, and then whole teeth, they know that you and I aren't, that them and us ain't the same. You don't know. These niggas claiming Africa got all the resources. Africa this, Africa that. Well, why is you here, Ike? Why is you here? Acorn and our cousins, we got to start gatekeeping this shit. This is facts. We got to start gatekeeping. If Africa is so wonderful, why is you here, Ike? If Africa is so wonderful, why are you over here cosplaying like us? Why? If Africa is the motherland, shouldn't you be down there curating the motherland? Shouldn't be more of us? Shouldn't it be more of us trying to go there versus more y'all trying to come here? And then when y'all get here, y'all have kids. Them kids grow up around other Negroes because other Negroes don't realize that I know we all melanated, but I'm different from this person. So Negroes ignorantly go with the move of, oh yeah, it's all the same. Now we got the N-word debate going on, and everybody who running around saying it's okay for these clear people to use the word, or everybody who going around saying I don't care who used the N-word ain't from fucking Acorn. You don't get to say. You don't get to say. You don't, that ain't your word. There was only one group of people on the face of this earth that was traumatized and that was persecuted under that word. And it ain't none of you niggas in Africa. But y'all come over here, y'all have kids, and they grow up in so-called African American culture. I'm so glad we done away with that ugly ass shit, African American. You know, fucking African American. But y'all come over here and y'all come into the culture, blend in, cosplay. But whenever it's time to separate, not only do you African separate, and if it ain't you, if it don't fly, if it don't apply, let it fly. Don't come in my comments with that ugly ass shit talking about, oh, it ain't me. I'm not talking to you then. But you know your brother, and you know who I'm talking about. But y'all come over and blend in, and then y'all cosplay. And then when it's time to really stick together on social issues, because y'all are the most clear identified, y'all be the one giving away the, oh yeah, I don't care, it's fine, what's the big deal? They're Puerto Rican, they got African ancestry. I'm looking at a whole white woman. What the you talking about? Everybody on the island don't have African ancestry. There were a group of people called the conquistadors. Let me say that part again. There was a such thing as the conquistadors for them Spanish-speaking countries. Not only did they rape and pillage, they also procreated with each other. Let me say that again for the people in the bike. This for the people in the bike, right? There was this group of people from Spain called conquistadors. Look it up. Google it. It's called a conquistador. Yes, they came in, they raped, they pillaged, they did all of that. Yes, they did. They unalived a lot of people. But they also procreated with each other. That's all your Spanish-speaking little islands around us. That's Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, all of them, Honduras, all of them. And because of that, they are able to capitalize off the fact that we are ignorant. And I don't know why or who put it in our head that every single person in America and every single person in any of these colonies, Jamaica too, that all of us have Negro in us. That's a cap and that's a lie. So When you see a clear Spanish person using the word, of course the Haitians and the Africans don't have no problem with it. They ain't never had to live under no persecution on that shit. Think about it. I ain't never really heard no Jamaican be on that type of time. Like, I ain't never really heard none of our first cousins say no shit like that. It always be the Haitians and the goddamn Africans. Y'all be the first ones to give the pass because it don't belong to you. It don't sting on you. Y'all just get to use it in y'all everyday words and in y'all everyday interactions with the Negroes because they so stupid they don't even realize that you playing in their face. And you know it. They don't. You know it. They don't. And that's what makes me so upset with y'all, because I know I see the play. Most of my people are asleep. And don't worry about it. We trying to get them up. Some of them waking up slowly but surely, but we trying to get them up. But y'all capitalizing and y'all taking advantage of a group of people and then want to turn around and say Pan-African, but only when it benefits you. Ain't no goddamn Pan-Africanism. That shit don't exist. It doesn't exist. I don't care what Dr. Umar say. It does not exist. It does, just like the Black and Brown Coalition. It's fake. It don't exist. It's fake. Everybody is, listen, the first rule of survival is self-preservation. Everybody is doing self-preserving except us. It does not exist, people. Listen to me. It doesn't exist. Thank you for the super chat, B. Katrina. She says, Voodoo, I'm working and I can't tune in. However, I'm supporting you to help wake our people up who's from Acorn. Thank you, sis. Oh, thank you, B. Katrina. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, my love. That's the B-dub. Listen to me and listen to me good. Do you understand how my gears were grinded when I seen that? There was a video going around on Twitter and TikTok. Mustard on the Beat was doing a DJ session, and he put They Not Like Us on, and I looked around and I panned around that audience, and I'm sitting here saying 80% of y'all is who he talking about. 80% of y'all in the audience is who that made me up. But again, that's how it gets messed up. That's how it get misconstrued. Dr. Umar has lost a lot of credibility. I heard that nigga doing a dating thing at the school. Y'all still playing with this nigga? I heard on Mike TV, I think that's his name. I heard on his channel that, and he played it, so it was Dr. Umar. I heard that he doing a fucking dating show, not a dating show, what is it? You know, like speed dating type of thing at the school. At the school. Y'all still playing with this nigga? And they say he Cuban. I don't know. But y'all still playing with Jermaine Schumacher? Man, watch out. Watch out, man. Y'all crazy, man. Y'all crazy. Look, Breeze. This nigga about to put a 20v1 at the school. Nigga, school should be starting in August. This nigga about to do a 20v1 at the schoolhouse. This nigga about to do a 20v1 at the schoolhouse. Y'all, and they still got people who be running behind. I don't understand. What about the school for the kids? Nigga, a 20v1, a dating thing. Nigga, shouldn't you be worried about getting the doors open for the fall? But I told y'all, I said, the red flag for me was once I found out who Marcus Garvey was and what Frederick Douglass did and who he was too, I understood that it makes sense why he would name his school after them, because none of those Negroes, both Marcus Garvey nor Frederick Douglass, was for the black people. Not none of them. I know they postured them up in history like they was, but let me tell you something. When Marcus Garvey roamed the earth and came his big nasty ass, meatball head ass, shaped ass over to America, Negroes was telling him to go lay down. Let me say that again. When Marcus Garvey roamed the earth, roamed America in the early 1900s, so-called black American indigenous people of that land, 99% of them was like, man, you don't get this fat ass nigga up out of here. Man, if you don't get your ugly ass from around here, niggas ain't fuck with that nigga. They ain't fuck with no Marcus Garvey because they knew he was full of shit. Yeah, and still, who Dr. Umar naming the school after? Marcus Garvey. Frederick Douglass. First of all, he a half-breed. Second of all, he a goddamn liar. Because the nigga came up and made it seem like he came up as a slave. Cap. That nigga ain't seen a hard day of slavery a day in his life. He was the master's, if you ask me, allegedly, he was the master's child. Nobody fucked with him. He had free time. The nigga was able to go to school, learn, read books. This nigga was able to walk the street with books in his hand during a time where a nigga would get hung if they thought you knew how to read. Come on, man, let's talk about it. But the nigga postured it, and this is a biography, so I can't even put it on somebody just rewrote his history. He wrote this down. This is in his memoirs, his biography. Then he turns around, gets older, gets a job working at I don't know if it was like a mill or whatever, I can't remember, a steel mill or whatever, doing hella good work. The white people get mad because the Negroes is doing a better job and they felt like the Negroes shouldn't be doing as well as them. They start a farmer union. You think Frederick Douglass popped off? Hell no. Then mysteriously, somehow, this Negro becomes so rich to where he's heading black banks that were really just ploys to get your money. And he married, after his black woman died, he spent the rest of his life with a clear woman who pushed the feminist movement, where that really messed us up. Come on, man. Come on, man. But that's the two niggas that Dr. Umar named his school after. I say sound about right. Sound about right. And again, let me tell you something. If what I was about to say, girl, I lost my thought. Yeah, if this nigga named his after knowing who these people were, see, they don't teach y'all about these people in school. They don't teach y'all, they give y'all the little BS version of these folk in school. I heard about Frederick Douglass. I don't really know much about the nigga at the time. You know what I'm saying? But when you start actually doing the work for yourself and you start really researching who these people are putting in front of us, saying that are so great, you start realizing, just like Mike, Martin Luther King, them niggas was trash and they were agents. They were agents. O.C. O'Brien, they were agents. Marcus Garvey had Walter Plecker, the biggest eugenics, who hated Indians, who hated melanated people. He was his main supporter financially, and the KKK. Frederick Douglass had the whole clear doggone government behind him. You ask me, his pa was probably one of them goddamn presidents or something, or cousin of one of them. Mike came up under some masonry shit and the D9, and he was a government agent. What his job was, he was hired to, every time you go somewhere, every time in the South where Negroes was ready to uprise, his job was to go in and calm them the fuck down. Why you think his whole thing was nonviolence? Let's talk about it. Why you think his whole thing was nonviolence? And his name wasn't Martin, the nigga name was Mike. You think I'm lying? First of all, they put it in your face so you could see it. Go watch Lovecraft Country episode 3 when they bought the house. The Smollett girl threw a birthday party. I swear to God, if I'm lying, I'm flying. But it's documented though. I'm just giving you how they put it in entertainment. Go watch Lovecraft Country, episode 3, when they throw the house party, they gonna be dancing, and this girl says, "Oh, they finally found somebody to spark up the movement." And the guy gonna say, "Who, Michael?" And she gonna say, "Nah, he goes by Martin now." And she was like, and another lady was like, ain't he married to them white women? Don't he be with them white women?" And she said, "Nah, they got him with a black woman now. I swear to God." But it's documented though. They keep putting the truth in your face, but it be going over most people's head because it used to go over mine too. But this is real life talk. Thank you for becoming a member or being a member for 1 month, KJ. She said Dr. Umar lost me when he was open to entertaining Sukiana. Yeah, because I'm starting to believe what Charleston White say. That nigga running around trying to get some coochie. I'm starting to believe that. My butter pecan sisters, my chocolate sisters, my almond sisters, my cinnamon. What the fuck is a cinnamon sister? My cinnamon. Where's my cinnamon sisters? Where's my that nigga out here getting cooch? Breeze, go rewatch it. Go rewatch it. Look, Tanae, go rewatch it. I swear to God, go rewatch it. Martin Luther King's job, and listen, don't get me wrong, I gotta give him his props. Toward the end of his life, he realized he messed up. He owned it. He said it in real time and said, "I fear I led my people into a burning bush." And he tried to make it right with the Poor People's Campaign. He did, but by that time, the government had done used him up, and they was waiting on him to fuck up so they can get him up out of here. That's the facts. I ain't making this up. I don't have to say allegedly. That's the facts. His job was every time he go where the niggas was doing the uprising, he go and calm them down. And the president, he would call the president and give him a play-by-play of what the fuck going on. He got him in the Southern Christian Leadership Conference were paid real cash. That's what they literally worked for the government. That I'm telling you, this is a fact. They worked, they got paid to do this. Fact. I've already talked about it on my Educational Friday. Show the receipts. They got Martin Luther King and the Southern Christian Leadership Conference got paid to go around wherever the Negroes were uprising and calm them the fuck down. Think about the Voters' Rights Act in Mississippi. When them people was ready to burn that bitch down, who stepped in? NAACP. What did the NAACP do? Calm them down. That bus boycott stuff, that stuff had popped off with another little girl, 14-year-old pregnant girl, long before, a year before Rosa Nasty ass came over there and cosplayed and act like she was going to jail and sit down. That was a production, my nigga. That was a play. Welcome to the party. You're late. That was you literally watched a play. That it was fake. It was I swear to God could take me right now. All of that was fake. So Martin and Sue in the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, their job was to basically go around and calm the Negroes down. We cannot have them have an uprising. You got to remember this part. This is around the time where they had National Guard, they had sheriff, and they had some police, but for the most part, just like now, Negroes outnumbered them. If we were to ever get on one accord and start an uprising, it could spark something somewhere else, and then boom, it's over. So his job was to go and calm these Negroes down. And that's what he did. Now, again, I tether back and forth with Martin because he did try to make it right at the end of his life with the Poor People's Campaign and fighting for economic rights. But the damage was so much done and so messed up. We have been economic slaves ever since. Do y'all realize that? Do y'all realize we've been economic slaves since the day they desegregated us? Yep, James Brown, Kwame Ture, aka Stokely Carmichael, all them niggas. So if that's what was happening on Martin Luther King front, I question all these niggas. I question all of them. But anyways, why is this important? Because I done got off topic. It's a lot of Haitians, and it ain't all of y'all, but it's a lot. And if it ain't you, don't say it ain't me, because you know if you look to your left and right, it's the motherfuckers next to you. It's a lot of y'all who capitalize off the culture that ain't yours. Matter of fact, I don't even know if y'all got culture no more. I swear to God, I think y'all don't have no culture no more, because y'all doing everything with us. And then when it's time to separate, oh no, I'm Haitian. Oh no, I'm Nigerian. Oh no, I'm from Guyana. That's them. That's not me. But you want to be able to give passes on who can use the N-word. That ain't yours to give. And Black Americans, so-called Black Americans, y'all need to stop giving. They just because they are melanated don't mean that they are you. It's almost like we got to gatekeep from them niggas too. Oh girl, Casa not. Oh my God, don't even get me started on that fool. Him and Act. Him and Act. All them niggas, all them foreigners who coming in here making money off our backs. All of them. All of them making money off our backs, but be quick to drag us to the ground whenever it suits them or benefits them. Y'all, Black Americans, we got to stop with all of that. I think it's something I wanted to show y'all. Hold on. Girl, get this lady off of here. Girl, that Divine Nine stuff, I'm on y'all ass, D9. D9, I'm on y'all ass too. I'm letting y'all know.
I just want to say that nobody cares that you're...
My bad. D9, I'm on y'all ass. We about to see what the fuck been going on around there, because y'all been around here acting like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all been doing too much shit in secrecy. We on y'all ass. Let me see what this is. Hold on.
30 minutes northeast of Bellingham, in a neighborhood cut out of dense forest, you'll find a group of...
Oh, I want to show y'all this. This video I want to show y'all. It kind of goes into the land grab that's been going on. And it's about indigenous people who had land. And I think this the one where they were evicted or trying to get their lands taken from them. And that's been happening so often, so much now these days. And we got to understand who we are before we can realize what's going on around us. If we don't have an identity, if we still running around here on that 23andMe bullshit, saying, oh, we West African, but don't have no connections and no ties. Mind you, the Ghana people telling y'all, come on over. Meanwhile, they scamming y'all and then kicking y'all up out of there. Go ahead on and build their economy if you want. Go ahead. Go ahead, take your hard-earned money and build that economy on that Pan-African bullshit. They're going to run your ass up out of them. They doing it every day out there. Don't let them niggas fool you on TikTok, making it seem like it's so grand and glory over there. Them niggas spending money hand over fist. Visas, doggone citizenship, all that stuff. Them niggas can't breathe. Every time they turn around, they say they got a different tax. They say one of the taxes is for them, and they charge a whole different tax on a so-called foreigner, which is the Black American. But that's your home, because the nigga was saying, my brother, please come home. Y'all niggas is weird. But, you know, this ain't the first rodeo. They done did this shit with Marcus Garvey. They done did this shit with the American Colonization Society. They've been doing this shit they've been doing this shit. This ain't the first, second, or third time. But y'all check this video out.
30 minutes northeast of Bellingham, in a neighborhood cut out of dense forest, you'll find a group of Nooksack people fighting with all they have to keep their namesake and their homes.
That's where we're all going to have to stand up, and we're not moving. I don't know what we have to do to You know, it's gonna get ugly if they do that.
Tribal leadership has disenrolled more than 300 members. They've been...
My bad. Let me run it back. Okay. So remember, I told y'all that there's a difference between the Native American and the Indian, right? Remember, the Indian or the indigenous melanated people, they took our identity, called us Negroes, and kept renaming us. And then they replaced us with the so-called Native American. Now it's getting cutthroat. So the Native Americans now, the chiefs and the people above the tribes, what they're doing is they are literally taking people's land and evicting them and taking all their stuff that are in the tribe and telling them, because you can't prove biologically, genealogically, that you are a part of the tribe. The gag is none of them can't prove it. The gag is none of them. But now the Native Americans is over there crying at the bottom because the ones at the top, the ones that are clear, are kicking them up out of the tribe. Y'all peeping. I'm sorry. I had to just explain it before y'all watch it again. My bad.
30 minutes northeast of Bellingham, in a neighborhood cut out of dense forest, you'll find a group of Nooksack people fighting with all they have to keep their namesake and their homes.
That's where we're all gonna have to stand up, and we're not moving. I don't know what we have to do to, you know, it's gonna get ugly if they do that.
Tribal leadership has disenrolled more than 300 members. They've been kicked out. Inside the home of Norma and Eugene Ulrich, a gathering of the now former Nooksack members that remain in tribal housing.
They've pitted us against each other. It's become an us and them thing.
In 2013, the Tribal Council moved to disenroll the Nooksack 306. They claim that a Canadian ancestor from the 19th century wasn't a legal Nooksack. Therefore, her relatives aren't eligible to enroll in the tribe.
Yeah.
Santana Rabang was a teenager when the process started nearly a decade ago.
But yet they're using the fact that our ancestral name wasn't listed on a colonial document from 1942. That's the main excuse that they're using, that we're not Indigenous.
Rabang has lost her tribal benefits, and so have the elders. Back at the dinner table, Aldridge and her husband face eviction.
It's like every year I say, do I put up a tree? Do I decorate? Or, you know, do I start packing? It's just going through my mind all the time. You know, like, what do we do?
Nationally, thousands of tribal members have been banished over so-called lineage concerns. But it's not that simple. Other tribes are accused of ousting members in order to maximize profits. And that's what some are accusing the Nooksack tribal leadership of doing in this case.
To say if there are 1,000 of us and we get rid of 500 of us and 500 are left, the 500 remaining will now get twice more than they had before the other 500 were exiled. That's basically the sick math that goes into disenrollment. But it's an epidemic across the country.
A crisis that has led these tribal members to do something Indigenous people rarely do: turn to the federal government for help and allow our cameras to document their struggle.
Having to look outside of this to get people to help is really difficult.
Gabe Galanda is an Indigenous rights lawyer who's representing the 306.
The damage here is irreparable. I'm not convinced this tribe will ever be the same or will ever be a tribe again.
Galanda has called on the Bureau of Indian Affairs, the Biden administration, and recently drew the attention of the United Nations Human Rights Council. Just last week, the UN called on the United States to halt what they call imminent forced evictions of former Nooksack Indigenous tribe members. Nooksack leadership responding, calling the UN investigation riddled with misinformation, claim that only 8 disenrolled members are facing eviction, and double down on their claim that the exiled members do not belong.
The 306 don't belong. There's nobody who is Nooksack who belongs. That's what the powers that be are flirting with.
The powers that be are the Nooksack Tribal Council. At the top, Chairman Ross Klein Sr.
Why would we reward fraud or even consider fraud to be historic?
Klein claims the 306 are members of a Canadian band, or tribe as we say in the U.S., are not Nooksack, and sees no middle ground.
I repeat, not members of the Nooksack Indian tribe. Never have been, never will be.
And these pictures show that Klein is serious. Before the new year, armed tribal police are caught on camera serving eviction notices.
This is home. This is her family, where she was born. And then for them to try to take that away from her, it hurts.
That really hurts, you know. We're going to fight till the end. You know, it hurts.
They can say whatever they want. It's their perception. I know who I am. They can't take that away.
Bruh, when I seen that, I was laughing my ass off. Let me give you the gist of it for anybody. Most of y'all on it. Most of y'all already know. So in the beginning, when them foreigners came over here, like I said before, there were indigenous melanated copper colored people, which is me and you and our ancestors, right? And they enslaved us, right? They, with the help of a whole bunch of people, the Dutch, the French, the Spanish, you know, all them niggas, the British, all them niggas, right? So in the process of signing treaties and creating government and all that stuff, they took our identity as Indians and they gave the so-called Native American, which are the people you see now, that's the ones who look like they're Latino or Asian or Pacific Islander type people, and gave them the title of Native American. All they had to do was pay a $5 tax to become a Native American. Now the government told them, hey, we're gonna give y'all a piece of land, y'all a reservation, y'all stay over there, y'all gonna be sovereign, y'all ain't gotta do nothing. Cool, boom. Well, hundreds of years later, the Native American who looked Mexican and Latino now look, or Mexican and Asian now are as clear or as white as snow. They are as white as snow. And these are your Indian chiefs. These are the people at the top of the food chain. So now what they're doing is, see them $5 Native American Indians they put in there? Them $5 footlongs they put that ancestors had way before. What they know is, what these new $5 Native Americans don't know is that genealogically and through bloodline, you are not related to any of the indigenous people. They know that. Now, a lot of these people today that roam the earth as Native Americans, they really believe that they are the indigenous people of the land. And I can't necessarily blame them, because it's been sent down from generation to generation, knowing the motherfucker at the top lied his ass off. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, so what's going on now is the cleared chiefs, in my opinion, allegedly, but the people at the top are kicking out the people at the bottom, saying you can't prove that you are actually indigenous, when the fact of the matter is none of them can prove that they're actually indigenous to the land. But they know who the Native American is, and they know at the top that the Native American ain't indigenous to shit. That's why they kicking them out. And they're going, and I'm pretty sure they're about to get, or if they haven't already, gotten a whole bunch of doggone money, a whole bunch of stuff. And they gonna kick them people down at the bottom. You heard them? They say over 10,000 people done got kicked out their tribes. Bro, when I seen that, I was weak. I was like, oh my God. And this the crazy part. Y'all see the Negro next to the lady with the Air Force hat talking about this is her land, this is her people. You don't even know, sir. You know, here, Elder, I ain't gonna disrespect them because a lot of us don't know. The Indian is you. The Indian is you. They need to do the DNA test. Right. Yeah, go do your 23andMe. Oh, Lord. Basically, Ryan, they're fighting over our land. That's what they're doing. And you know, we got an uphill battle, y'all. We have a real uphill battle because we get in our own way all the time. Look at this girl.
This trend of Black people, Black American people, pretending to be indigenous and calling themselves the real American natives, the real natives of America, and real Indians, and wearing headdresses is so goofy. It's so goofy and delusional. You guys, Even if you are Afro-Indigenous, because there are Black Indigenous people out there, but even if you are Afro-Indigenous, you don't even see regular Indigenous people, like Indigenous people, I don't want to say regular, but Indigenous people wearing headdresses just to make TikToks. Y'all are just wearing them to make TikToks. It's goofy. Y'all look stupid. Y'all are so deeply ashamed of being Black, and I hate it for y'all.
Yo, and everybody in her comment section was like, I know, it's so crazy. They so stupid. Da, 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 da. Don't get me wrong. They got a lot of people just saying it and don't have it for a fact. I got documentation. I know exactly per documentation who I am. Well, at least on one side for now. I got to work on my daddy's side. So on my daddy's side is really more of a word of mouth. On my mama's side, nigga, we got a whole graveyard. Nigga, we got a whole family graveyard. Stop acting crazy. Just went down there and did it. So with that being said, Murder Urkel gets up here thinking she really eating. And the fact of the matter is, hey boo, thank you for the super chat. She knows. Hey boo, I sent you something on Instagram. Okay, it's gonna be hard for me to grab it and bring it back over here because I don't know what it is. It's gonna be hard for me to grab it and bring it back over here. But look, Murder Urkel, thank you for the super chat. She knows. Murder Urkel gets on here in her bonnet. And she looked like she might be Acorn. I ain't gonna lie, unfortunately. And she really thinks she eating. There are some Afro-Indigenous people here in this land, but y'all wearing a headdress like it, like that's y'all look stupid. Hold on, you mean to tell me this? What you trying to say to me, heifer, Myrtle? You trying to tell me? Let me see. Do I still have the pictures? Damn it! Did I delete them? I must have deleted them. God damn. But you trying to tell me that the Indian tribes in New Orleans look stupid? You sound no, Myrtle. You look stupid. You look stupid. We don't even realize that we've been wearing fringes all this time. We just didn't even realize it. Murder Urkel girl, go lay down. Go pop your bag of popcorn and go lay down, fat. It's the ignorance for me. But like I said, we be getting in our own way. We be getting in our own way. We really do. And again, like I say, it's slowly but surely, we are waking up. And that is the best part about this whole thing. But it's an uphill battle because we got to battle with niggas that look like us. And this is the thing too. Indigenous people, Aboriginals, don't argue back and forth with these niggas. Cause you know what's crazy? First of all, now it's becoming trendy to be indigenous. Now niggas is warping this shit in with the religious movements, and that's an oxymoron within itself. That is an oxymoron within itself. You cannot have religion included in this information because, listen, my family on my mother's side, my family in Mississippi, my family, my ancestors fought off the clear people who were coming down trying to give us religion twice, whipped the clear people ass twice, sent them up out of there. We did not want nothing to do with none of this religious doctrine. This I know this to be a fact. It is documented. It is documented. My family, my ancestors fought off these clear people who came to Mississippi trying to give Mississippi that doctrine of that Jesus and that religion. We fought them off twice. The only time they beat us when he came back the third time with the military. These are facts, is documented. The first church in the state of Mississippi. That was my people. That was my people. My ancestors, my bloodline. So with that being said, also let me add this in too. Also, In order for you not to be unalived when they came in through your villages and all of that stuff, you had to convert to Christianity. You had to. If you didn't, you was unalive or enslaved. No, most of them unalive. You had to convert over to Christianity if you wanted to live. So with that being said, all these doctrines that they talking about, all the Bible, I'm not throwing the book away for like in a whole, but what I'm saying is all that doctrine that comes along, that Hebrew Israelites, all Muslim, all that, you cannot have this and that at the same time. That don't go like that. That don't go like that. You can't intertwine the two. So it's getting trendy to kind of be indigenous now. The Pan-African movement is dying. If you're on the Pan-African team, it's y'all dying like the church. It's dying. It's dying, fat. I promise you it's dying. Niggas ain't on that Pan-African shit no more. Niggas is not on that Pan-African shit no more. But it's becoming trendy, and it's a good thing because more people are waking up. But it's a bad thing because it's gonna be diluted. It's gonna be diluted. When I came in on Dane's live this morning, he started talking about how the Moors and all that trying to incorporate it. No. Don't nobody in my chat tell me I'm no more. I ain't no more. If you want to be a Moor, then more on, fat. I ain't no more. I ain't got more in my bloodline. They ain't got nothing to do with me. They ain't got nothing to do with me. And the gag is, it don't have nothing to do with most of us. But whatever. Go off. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying all that to say, you guys, it's picking up, and that's a good thing, but it will be diluted. It will be. Anybody who try to put any religion in this doctrine, you need to look the other way, because that don't go like that. That don't go like that. I have had this question in my head and in my mind since I was a little girl. And I've always asked myself, what were we doing before they got here? How were we worshiping? Who were we worshiping? What were we doing? And now I'm starting to get closer and closer to it. I refuse to let some religious doctrine come in there and ask me that. No. Vu, break down for me Indians and Americans again. Native Indians. So it's not Native Indians, it's Native Americans. T-Money, a Native American are the people they claim came down the Bering Strait way before all of us, allegedly. But it's a lie. But anyway, that's your Mongolian people. Those are your people, your Mongoloids. They look Asian/Hispanic. That's those people. Those are Native Americans. Indians are the so-called indigenous people that are in the land today, that are from the land, indigenous, aboriginal, from the beginning, right? So the indigenous person is typically the so-called Black American today. That's the Indian. When I see Black people saying I'm Native American, I cringe, but I understand what they're trying to say. But you're not a Native American. That was a name and a title given to a group of people to take your identity. We are not Native American. We are indigenous. And the only reason some people say Indian, because that's the name that was given to us by the colonizers when they came here. Because remember, Columbo thought he was in the Indies, remember? So yeah. So when I hear people say, Black people say I'm Native American, I understand what they're saying, but it's very confusing. It can be very conflicting because people who don't understand will think, well, you can't be Native American because the Native American look like the people you see today. You see what I'm saying? Does that make sense? You would say, how you Native American and all the Native Americans I see look Mexican. That's why that line gets blurred. Also, I wanted to say this. Motherfuckers are always gonna sit up here and holler, oh, yo, if you Native American, then your family enslaved us. No, they didn't, duck, duck, goose. That was the Native American. I ain't Native American. I'm an Indian. I was actually enslaved as well under the Native Americans who was helping to gather us niggas up and turn us in for slaves. So please try your hardest to stay away from that Native American doctrine or that Native American name, because that line could get real muddy. And if it gets too muddy, I'm telling you now, it's gonna be it kind of contradicts what you're trying to say. And I get it, some people mix them up. Native American is a $5 Indian. If you ever get confused, a Native American is a $5 Indian. They were made, they were created. They got a lot of them over in Mexico right now. They got a lot of them in Mexico right now claiming they the indigenous people of the land. That's a lie. There are black Mexicans, because my mother's side tribe, the Suma tribe, when Mexico and Texas was all up in one, they were in between those. That tribe comes from in between Texas and Mexico. So now I need to get into my genealogy even further to see if I got some Mexican, because they went from Suma to Apache. That's my side. That's my people. These are facts, documented. We got a whole grave site that is that can't be touched. It's a historical grave site. And my whole family from today on back, 1700s, buried there right now. Just was down there. Just was down there. Matter of fact, hold on. I'm about to show y'all some pictures. Hold on. I'm about to show you. I ain't never show y'all no pictures. I was supposed to do a video. Hold on. I'm about to show y'all some pictures. I'm about to show y'all. I was trying not to pick none with my family in there. They got something off in the distance, but you know what I mean? I was trying not to show none with my family actually in it. But here's one. That's us at the gravesite. I just was out there last month. I just was out there. I got boo cool pictures. I took pictures of grave of tombstones and all that stuff. That's one of the pictures, us out there. It was a nice turnout too. It was amazing. I had so much fun out there. It was ridiculous. And this an annual thing that I am being handed, me and my cousin, we are being handed down the responsibility every year to get the family out there to do just that. Clean up the grave sites, plant flowers, make it presentable, because it's a historical site. That graveyard, that along with the church. And I got one more. I was trying to show some far away ones because I don't want to breach nobody's information. But you see that? That's my blood out there. That's my blood. That's my blood out there. My family own acres and acres and acres, hundreds of acres of land. I know who I am. I know who I am. That's to say fun at a graveyard is crazy. You know, I'm from New Orleans. We don't look at that the way a lot of people look at it. We celebrate that. Not in the way it sounds bad when you say it like that, but it's a celebration of life for us. So we're not more typical to be scared of graveyards and stuff. We don't, that's the same shit, different turtle for us. We don't get eked out by graveyards and all that stuff. We had a good time out there. A lot of us came out. I'm talking about a nice turnout. And then my cousin who live out there, who got land out there too. My cousin, she's actually my great my great grandmother's first cousin's daughter. Daughter or granddaughter. I'm sorry. We had a grand time. Do you hear me? And she cooked for us. She laid out a whole spread. We sat around the table. We planned for next year. I know who I am. Yeah, that's in the country, Nas. I know who I am. But I ain't about to I'm not about to go back and forth with no Pan-African goofy. No Pan goofy like Dan Calloway be saying. I ain't about to go back and forth with no Pan goofy because y'all took a 23andMe or an African ancestry test. And this another thing. They don't never tell you if you take two tests, they're going to say two totally different things. But anyway, I'm not about to go back and forth with you niggas about who I am. I know who I am for a fact, documented. That's just on my mama's side. I ain't even touch my daddy's side. And they Cherokee Indians and Chokee Indians from the Florida side. Stop acting crazy. I ain't even get to his side yet. Once I take care of my mama's side and get to a stopping point, I'm gonna go run on his side. Stop acting crazy. I know who I am. I'm not going back and forth with these niggas. These niggas got this test that say you from this region. I guess using haplogroups and all of that shit. Of course they're going to say you was back on the west coast of Africa or West Africa. Nigga, it got to follow the doctrine they told you when you was growing up. Duck, duck, goose. Didn't they tell you about that, the transatlantic slave trade? Of course they're going to tell you your origins go back to around there. Y'all not even making no sense. I think so too, Special K. I believe there's a connection between NOLA and the diaspora. I have to do more research on our carnival and your Mardi Gras. We are more connected than you think. Listen, Special K, all of us. That's why I say we all first cousins. All of us. I'm really more like half sisters and brothers, to be honest. All of us were on the same type of time. We were going back and forth. Listen, we were going back and forth, trading and all that stuff long before them colonizers got here. Way before that. We got a lot of things alike. A lot. A lot. But you know, it is what it is. You know, that's why I say y'all our family. See them Africans, I don't know nothing about them niggas. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing about them. No. I can't get jiggy with that shit. I'm sorry, I just can't. I can't get jiggy. Like I told y'all in that last line, I really believe them. They the original. I really believe they the black Europeans. Quiet as it kept. I believe it. I can't prove it, but I believe a lot of them Africans were really the black Europeans that roamed. I mean that ruled Europe. And then when them clear people came and got their ass up out of there, pushed their ass over there to Africa. That's what I believe. But I don't have no proof behind it. That's just a theory. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I believe. They act like them Europeans. They act like them black Europeans. It's just a theory. I don't know it to be true. It's just a theory. You know what I'm saying? Because they is not like us. They are not like us. But anyway, y'all, I'm about to get off of here and go run. I'm about to get off here and go run, y'all. Y'all, you guys, Educational Friday will be up this evening. We going up Educational Friday. What else I was about to say? We gotta gatekeep, man. We gotta gatekeep. We gotta gatekeep. And don't let no Pan-African tell you, oh, well, you is African, because they had Africans come over here. Okay, let's go with that. Let's say Africans did come over here and we was already here. Did enough Africans come over to penetrate your bloodline? Nope. Did enough Africans come over to procreate with most of, if not all of the indigenous people? Nope. Stop acting crazy. You are who you are. You just got to figure out your genealogy. Miss Turner says, I was going back and forth with a woman trying to tell me Cardi was black. Girl, them people. Once she told me she was Haitian, Dominican, I laughed. I told her, girl, we don't even need to be talking. LOL. You know, I ain't want to say his name, but I was watching Troy's TV video yesterday. Shout out to Troy's TV. Ain't no shade. No, it is shade. I'm about to say this part. My bad. I was about to lie and say I ain't trying to shade him, but I'm about to shade the fuck out of him. I was watching Troy's TV, and he was talking about the comments or the whole thing with the clear girl on Baddies telling saying the N-word. Mind you, she said she's Puerto Rican, but she's obviously white. Hell, even the white people said that she's white. Here come Troy's TV. Honestly, I don't give a damn who says the word. Of course you don't. It don't belong to you. The trauma and the heartache and the heaviness don't belong to you. Of course you don't. I know it's not all Haitians. I've been putting that disclaimer out there for the longest. I'm about to stop because regardless if I say it or not, people gonna still say it, take it how they want. I can never group a whole group of people together, even with the Africans. I know it's not all. Trust me, I promise you, Abundant One. I'm not trying to shade everybody. I know it ain't everybody. I know some really cool Haitians. You know what I'm saying? That really be on their own time. They don't be on that type of time. But I'm talking about Choice TV. Of course you're going to get on here and say you don't care who say the word because it don't belong to you. The trauma, the heaviness, the persecution, all that stuff that came behind that never belonged to you or none of your lineage. So of course you're going to say you don't care. Of course you're going to say that. But it ain't yours to care. It ain't yours to give the permission to. It ain't yours. They Not Like Us song went over a lot of Negroes' head. It's not yours to give permission for. It's not yours to pass an opinion on. It's not yours to say, hey, I don't care. It's not yours. Go, whatever derogatory term that y'all got in Haiti, go play with that. We ain't touching that. That's not yours. I'm about to slap him on top of the hand. No, get that hand back. That's not yours. And let that be a message to all of these diasporans who around here telling people what they can and can't say. And to the Negroes, stop thinking because everybody's black that they have the same amount of that you are the same. You are not. They know it. You don't. Just because they black don't even give them dominion over the word. Just because they black don't give them dominion over the word. Matter of fact, they should stop saying it too. But you don't get to say who get to say it and don't. No, that don't go like that, sir. Oh no, Choice TV, you do some good videos, but I got to call you out on that fact. You sat there eating them grapes, talking about, oh, I don't really give a damn who says it. No, Choice, that ain't your place to give a damn about. Whatever they call the Haitians over there, whatever them Spaniards or whoever came over there and called French or whatever the French called y'all when they came and dominated y'all take that word and make it a thing. That's what you in charge of. You're not in charge of nothing over here from Acorn. You're not in charge of nothing over here from Acorn. So it ain't your place to say, oh yeah, they could say it or they can't, or I don't care. You really should have just not used that video, put that video out at all, to be honest. And shout out to the Acorn who was in the chat on the same accord. Shout out to Acorn who was in the chat on the same accord. It's a lot of foreigners, like I told y'all. They thrive off our culture, Acorn. And then they do us dirty. Thank you, beautiful soul, for the super chat. Hey, Voodoo, been watching you almost since the beginning. Oh, thank you. Keep doing what you're doing and giving us the knowledge. Love you, dog. Oh, love you too, beautiful soul 89. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here for so long, child. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's Breeder You. Thank you for the super chat. She says Dane calls us Niji. OCO. Yeah. Niji. It was just like the term that the tribes were using back before them people got here. Yeah. But anyway, I'm about to get off of here, y'all. I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all I'll talk to y'all later for Educational Friday. Y'all pull up for that. Everybody else, I'll see y'all on Saturday at some point. I appreciate y'all. Like I said, I'm gonna joke y'all up out of here. Acorn, please stick together and wise up and help your friend. Look to a neighbor and say, neighbor, do me a favor. And I'm getting up out of here on this note. Acorn, they got a lot of Negroes sleepwalking out here. Look to a neighbor when you see a foreigner and tell them this. Love y'all.
He ain't even from Acorn.
Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I want?
Blaze up.
Come on, Blaze up.
It's a beat for me.
Wow, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we love. For your boy. Hustle for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your, lift it up.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.